you know who didn't agree on the Kool-Aids? Our dicks.
No.
Our dicks never shook. We never shook dicks on it.
Never shook
And
dicks.
we never shook dicks on it. And that's fair. That's who made that
That's fair.
decision.
Fair's fair.
And that's fair. Fair's fair.
Fair's
Fair's
fair.
fair.
Hey, you gotta shake dicks. Sometimes you gotta shake dicks. When you don't shake dicks, you gotta shake dicks. Hey, Bern, speaking of shaking dicks, this is the Working Perspectives Podcast presents The Retorted Show. I'm Matt Lavelle, your Bern Podcasy. And tonight we got a great show. One, we're going to give you some stats about possibly the greatest Manning athlete Manning, that ever lived. Then we're going to vent. Are we going to vent, Daddy? And then we're going to round it off with another sweet-ass round of Who's That Dude? All right, well, Bern, let's get it started. Let's stop shaking dicks and let's get it started. So here we go. So, first things first. You've heard of Elijah Manning? Heard of him?
Oh, the way, the truth, and the light. Eli Manning, my favorite New York Giant player of all time.
Favorite ever? Favorite ever.
Favorite ever because, and I'll say this, favorite ever because I got to watch his whole career. Like, obviously, Lawrence Taylor is the greatest Giant of all time. But I was very young and just caught the tail end of that. But
Sure.
Eli, I got to watch.
A lot of crack at the tail end there.
A lot of crack in the beginning, a lot of crack in the middle, a lot of crack at the end. I mean,
There's old crack, big old crack. Yeah,
he was pretty consistent. But Eli, I got to watch from start to finish, and I got to live in Philadelphia while he won 2 Super Bowls, and nothing will ever be as cool as that.
A lot of ups and downs there.
Sure. Yeah.
A lot of ups. I mean, you rode a wave with Elijah. Big old tsunami.
It's
big
not
old
about
tsunami.
It's the journey, not the destination, Matty. And Eli took me on
makes
a
it
ride.
Better. Honestly, makes it
ride.
better. Makes it better. Shout out. Not fuck them. But either way, then you've heard
Fan
of
the show, listener of the show, Eli Manning.
No, not true. Then you've heard of Peyton Manning.
Oh,
heard of him?
The sheriff himself.
Great nickname. Nickname.
Yeah,
if he's the sheriff, is Eli the deputy? Maybe.
I don't know, but I mean, the sheriff also works. It looks like he's wearing a 10-gallon hat, even though that really is just the front of his forehead.
I mean, I got a big old dome myself, but dang,
you're not even in the conversation with
Peyton Manning. Same hemisphere as that guy. We kidding?
When talking about
Gallagher,
Peyton Manning,
that's Gallagher-sized dome.
And I think the Gallagher.
Oh, he'd make a Gallagher dome look like a peanut.
And that's not easy to do. I mean, that's damn near impossible. There's 5 of them. They all got big toaster heads, and Peyton's
big old toaster heads.
I see your forehead.
Their dad had an outdoor shower in northeastern Pennsylvania.
You're goddamn right. J. James Gallagher, one of the greatest of all time.
Shout out.
R.I.P.
Fan of the show. Listener of the show. Okay, but that we don't want to talk about. Everyone's talked about them. We've heard about them. We don't care. We don't care. All right? Because guess what? They might have some arms, and they might have some leadership skills, but are they athletes? Kind of. Barely. I mean, scraping.
Like, yeah, if you're talking about running and jumping, not, you wouldn't put them.
Talking about athleticism.
Correct.
They don't got all of it.
No.
But there was a Manning, Bern. He was basically the PF Flyers of Manning, okay? He could run faster. He could jump higher. He fucking was full of juice. He was full of juice.
Wait,
you should see this guy's stats.
Benny the Jet was a Manning?
No.
I never knew
Cooper.
That.
Cooper the Jet Manning. That's what they called him. Old Coop did he run the city, show no pity. Old Coop did he.
So you're telling me we're about to get into a Cooper Manning segment right here.
Oh, baby, are we ever? I just want to go over some career stats of Cooper Manning. Cooper Manning.
And for those who don't know, the eldest Manning brother. Peyton's the middle. Eli's the youngest. Cooper Manning was the oldest of the Manning bros.
So Cooper Manning, like you said, the oldest of the Mannings. He went to, I guess they all went to Isidore Newman School, right? I guess that's in New Orleans, right?
Correct. Louisiana.
He was a dominant wide receiver and a top recruit. He had some crazy stats. So he was a 3-year starter at, Isidore Newman. So as a 3-year starter and eventual team captain, I think it says they had a 34-5 record over 3 years as a starter. So that's
Ooh,
39 games played in 3 years, right? So what's that? 13 games a year.
13 a year. Yeah.
So
Wait,
34 and 5.
no. It's more than that. 13 a year would only be. Nope, it's exactly that. Yeah,
39. Yeah.
can carry on.
Yeah. So 13 games a year ended up being 34 and 5 for the career as a 3-year starter, right? Career yards, total offense. Career yards, total offense. Bern, you want to guess a number? As a wide receiver in high school.
You're saying
A white wide receiver in high school. Shout out Kevin Curtis, White Lightning.
Also, like a white wide receiver in Louisiana, like you're in the deep South. So you must have some. You must be able to play.
Technically the deepest the South gets.
Yeah, exactly. And you said total yards, so I'm wondering. I mean, he might have had some kick returns or punt returns. He might have been the kind of guy you throw a little jet sweep to.
He's an athlete.
Right. I don't know. I'm just 3 years. Like, is 3,000 yards crazy to say in high school?
Yeah, it is, Bern. Because guess how many career total offensive yards for Cooper Manning, possibly one of the greatest white Coopers of all time.
Well, let me just interject right there. Other than hanging with Mister, all athletes named Cooper are probably white.
Pretty much all people named Cooper are probably white.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Right.
Are you telling me it's over 3,000?
Bern, I'm telling you it's 3 times that. It's 9,754 total offensive yards in
What
3 years.
Fuck. What?
Yeah. That's over 3,000 yards a season.
It's 3,000 a year. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. What?
Yeah. 9,754 total offensive yards in a career in 39 games.
That's outrageous.
Outrageous, dude. I'm going to do some math here. You like a little math, Benoit?
I mean, if I did, I wouldn't have fucked up that 13 times 3 equals 39. So I think you know where I stand on that.
Oh, man. I mean, dude, we've all done it. We've all been there. I'll tell you, though, you're pretty good I bet you're great at, like, it would be, I used to be pretty good at register math.
Oh, I know the exact percentage.
Like ringing up an order. Daddy was on it.
Oh, yeah.
Daddy was on it.
Yeah.
So just so I know you're wondering, Bern, 9,754 yards divided by 39 games. That's 250 plus yards a game.
That's, I mean,
insanity.
250 yards is what a lot of high school teams do in an entire game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, all right, Coop. You got my attention, Coop. You got me. Yeah. Okay. I'm in. I'm leaning in now.
Then we went to career touchdowns, total career touchdowns in 39 games as a 3-year starter. 140 career touchdowns as a 3-year starter. Bern, I've done the math on this, and that's over 3.5 touchdowns per game.
That seems impossible.
Unbelievable.
That seems impossible.
Right?
What?
As a white wide receiver?
In the South. Like, where football is football, man. Where they're playing. Like, they're real squads down there.
Yeah. And then, I mean, it is to be said, so he was considered ultra athletic. He's 6'4", by the way. 6'4". He ran and then a 4.7 40. Okay. Right? Which, as a senior, which I'm sure he would have gotten faster.
Yeah, as a high school kid.
Right. As a high school kid wearing fucking heavy ass pads and knee pads. Like, come on, dude.
When was he playing? When was he playing?
This is the late 90s. This was the late 90s. Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah. Dude, now? You kidding? Oh my God, he's running a 4.4 easy. You
Yeah,
know?
you get him a coach. This guy's he's training his whole high school
Ah.
career with a running coach, and like, yeah, I mean that's he's sub 4.5 for sure.
So Peyton was his quarterback for 2 of the seasons, that helps, or
That's
no? I guess in his maybe just his senior year. So, dude, I think Peyton was only with him his 1 year. No,
which
that
means
can't be true.
Peyton was like what, a freshman or a sophomore?
Yeah.
Huh.
No. Well,
I
maybe.
mean, maybe.
Wow. Yeah.
Let's say Peyton wasn't the starter freshman year. How?
Right.
I mean, we can answer this really quick. How? I mean, what are their ages? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. I'm trying to dash on it. So Cooper is 51, and then damn, how fucking old are we, dude? And Peyton's 49, so he's 2 years older.
all right. So maybe
So
Peyton
damn, Peyton's 49, bro.
yeah.
Eli's 44.
Eli's
Oh,
Eli's a year older than me.
how old are we, dude?
Yeah.
Okay. So Peyton's 49, Cooper's 51. So maybe when he was a senior and then
Well, maybe
Peyton's a sophomore,
yeah.
that would make sense.
Peyton didn't start his freshman year.
Yeah.
Started his
So
sophomore year when Coop was a senior. All right.
yeah,
That
makes sense. Dude, they must have just been like dink, dink, dink all over the field, right?
Well, I mean, you got to imagine there was some backyard football happening because their father was, Archie Manning, who I think had a 13-year NFL career with the Saints. So, like, yeah, I'm sure they were drilling down pretty hard in the backyard from the time they were pretty young.
Yeah. Yeah. So, okay. So, all right. And then, as we all know, dude, he got full ride to Ole Miss, but he, standout career, he was tragically cut short before he could play college ball at Ole Miss due to a diagnosis of spinal stenosis, a condition that required him to end his playing career. So, dude, he's taller. Like, you see him now, like in every picture, he's shorter than Eli and Peyton, but he's actually was taller than them. So I think the spinal stenosis kind of shrunk him a little bit.
And also, we're splitting hairs here. I think right now Peyton's listed at 6'5" and Eli's listed at 6'4". So I mean, they're all hosses of dudes.
Yeah. How tall is older Archie? He wasn't that tall.
No, but I would bet he's got to be like
he's probably 6 foot.
6'1" at the lowest. I'll tell you what, I saw a picture tonight. We talk about we're talking about Cooper, but the other brothers are doing a Monday Night Football broadcast right now. They had Glenn Powell on as their first guest because he's doing the Chad Powers.
Awesome.
But Eli standing next to Glenn Powell, they showed a picture of them both in the makeup standing next to each other. I mean, Eli is towering over Glenn Powell.
It's very clear. Yeah, like
the physiques are not the same.
I watched the show and I was like, I guess height is not a requirement. They're not going. I mean, but how many actors are fucking?
I was just going to say, how many actors get out there who are walking around at 6'4", 225? Like, dude, it's not
remember the Titans? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you see Gosling out there. He's like the smallest guy, Then you got Gary Bertier towering over him. Obi. Shout out Obi.
Fan of the show, listening to the show.
Oh, dude, ledge. That's a fucking ledge right there.
That's a ledge for sure.
So, okay. So, love this. Man, Cooper, what could have been, right? Like, dude, that just like if all three Mannings were in the NFL, like, oh my god, dude, that would have been incredible.
What's crazy about that too is like he's the oldest, so he has his career cut short. Like I have two younger brothers as well. You have a younger brother.
Yeah.
Imagine your career gets cut short because of this weird degenerative genetic injury that you have nothing. There's nothing you can do about it. Like it's not like you weren't working hard or training hard or something bad happened. It just is how it went. And then you go on to watch your two younger brothers combine for 4 Super Bowl wins. Peyton is a first ballot Hall of Famer. Eli did not make it in on his first ballot this past year. But I think he'll be following shortly behind. You also have to be a pretty chill dude to be able to watch your career end and your two younger brothers go on to absolutely dominate the NFL and be like, I never even got a college snap. I didn't even get a college snap. And the weird thing is, I wonder if there's any connection between the spinal stenosis that he had and all the neck injuries that ended Peyton's career.
Could be. I mean,
like it seems like there's probably
they got
some
a lot of neck on
there.
them. The Manning's got them some neck. They got a lot of neck.
We talked about. They got them big heavy heads, man. They got them big heavy, melons.
Old fucking mooners.
That takes a toll on the neck.
Totally does. So Bern, that'll do it.
Well,
that'll do it.
Let's also mention.
What?
Let's also mention. I hate to cut you off, but Cooper is the father
of Arch.
The Texas starting quarterback. Now Arch has gotten some shit this year because Texas a lot of shit.
Oh wait, you mean this 18-year-old kid hasn't won 2 Super Bowls already?
Correct.
What the fuck's he doing? Huh?
Exactly. I mean, Texas got blown out by Florida the other day. Florida, who is, I don't know. I think they're 2 in the country.
Lagway.
It's just tough for Florida's not 2, Miami's 2. But also spawned another Big 5, college quarterback in his son at Texas. So like the genes are there, man. Like, and I'll tell you what, I'm rooting for Arch for Coop. For Coop. I want Coopy. Coop to be able to live through Arch.
Oh, Coopy Poopy.
Cooper Manning. Nice pull, Matty. Nice pull.
Isn't there another Manning that
Peyton has 2 sons who are like coming towards high school.
Well, there's another
age.
wide receiver. No, maybe there isn't. Never mind. Well, no, maybe there is, because there was a Cooper. When I was doing research, I ran into another Cooper Manning that's from Texas, and I was like, I wonder if they moved out to Texas to be closer to Arch, but maybe they didn't. I don't know. They probably live in wherever. But either way, Bern, that does it for this segment. Love looking up the lost Manning brother. Love it, love it. Want more of it. Make it hurt, Joel Sargent. Make it hurt. But it's time to move on. And it's time for that part of the show, Bern. Well, we're going to turn on the AC, and we're going to open up, and we're going to vent. You ready to do some... It's been 5 weeks, and I haven't been able to vent. I'm ready to vent.
Let me just say that it brings me nothing but pleasure to finally be able to ask you in the venting segment.
Sure.
Do you want to go first or second?
Well, Bern, since you're such a pro at this, maybe I should see how it's done.
Think I should lead the way?
Sure.
Want me to show you how this is done?
So many times.
I mean, are you sure? Because we both have a chance finally this week.
I tell you, it's the first time
I want to be a gentleman. I want to be a gentleman.
First time all year I've been able to be here. So
I know. It's great to have you. Welcome to the wave pool. You sure? I just want to make sure you don't want to go first. I can go first if you need to see how it's done.
Knock your socks off and go shake dicks with somebody else.
No, we're going to shake dicks at the end of this venting conversation. You'll see that then. Ladies and gentlemen, the New York Giants, after 1 week of hope, knocking off the 3. That's it. That's it. That's all you get. You get what you get. You don't get upset. That's what I tell my 3-year-old. And yet, I still reacted with a goddamn tantrum that she would be proud of. The fucking Saints. The only team in the NFC to not have a win in the win column. Well, guess what? The Giants were a charitable squad. We're going to give you one, guys. Here you go. Here's a little something for you. Yeah, we felt bad for you. We're used to being on the bottom of the barrel. Let's kick off a couple stats that the Giants managed to pull off this week, which is pretty impressive.
Hit us, Daddy.
It's their first 3 fumbled games since 2020. They gave up New Orleans' longest fumble return for a touchdown since 2000.
Wow.
They gave up the longest offensive touchdown from the Saints since Drew Brees kicked it off to Brandon Cooks somewhere in the early 2000 teens. Let's see. Spencer Rattler is now 1-10.
QB1 alum.
QB1 alum. 1-10 now in his NFL career. He's avoiding he got himself out of the Deshaun Kaiser zone of 0-15 career.
Oh, good for him.
The vaunted, feared, all your high draft picks going into it. The New York Giants defensive line, 0 sacks this week. Could not get Spencer Rattler one time. Here's another.
I mean, he's a snake, that Rattler.
Oh, he's a
slippery snake.
He's a sneaky little snake. The first team to have 5 straight drives that ended in a turnover since the 2016 New York Jets. That's right, Jets and Giants. They play on shitty turf. They play in the same stadium. And it's almost impossible to have 5 straight drives and a turnover. Those turnovers were fumble, interception. We were courteous enough to give Saints cornerback Kool-Aid McKinstry. That's right. We talked about Kool-Aids a little bit before this show started. We were nice enough to give rookie Kool-Aid McKinstry both his first and second career interception, all in the fourth quarter of this game. Jackson Dart had a fumble where he was just running down the field, and as he was about to slide, just banged it off his own knee. Just like the old coffee table fumble, when you're sitting down too fast at a dinner table, and all of a sudden you bang your knee on the leg.
Oh, tough.
By the end of the game, after Darius Slayton, who, by the way, early on dropped a bomb, couldn't catch a flea flicker, and started this turnover parade with a fumble, was injured with a concussion. In the fourth quarter, we were throwing the ball to guys named Bo Collins and Jalen Hyatt. That's what we had out there. Bo Collins Bo Collins doesn't even sound like the name of an NFL football player.
No.
Bo Collins. Jalen Hyatt is in his
Sounds like a great country singer.
Sounds like a great country singer.
Bo Collins. Love it. Get his album.
He'll be in Nashville next week. Jalen Hyatt is our third-year receiver. We drafted him in the third round. Won the Bolitnikoff Award at Tennessee for the best receiver in the country, and has yet to record a catch this season.
Well, how about that?
Yeah. I heard some announcers talking about how he's still trying to figure out his route tree. You've been in the fucking show for 3 years.
3 years. 3
years. Figure it out, bro.
Figure it out, dude.
Neighbors. Let's see. 2 Jackson Dart fourth quarter interceptions. New Orleans had 3 takeaways in the first 4 weeks of the season and 4 against the Giants. I'm sorry, 5 against the Giants. So they almost doubled their takeaways in the first 4 games of the season.
If you didn't have the Saints defense this week, forget it.
And just some ancillary fun stuff happening away from
Love ancillary.
Game.
Great word. College word.
Word. Dallas shit kicked the Jets.
Mm-hmm.
Washington beat up the Chargers. So the division gets stronger. Darren Waller got another TD for Miami. He's everyone's favorite.
Even though they lost to Carolina.
Yep. But everyone's number 1 waiver wire pick in fantasy. Danny Dimes played so goddamn well that Anthony Richardson took over the fourth quarter.
Wow.
Dimes got pulled. Jonathan Taylor got pulled. Thank you, Jonathan Taylor, for leaving me 2 yards short on my 5-leg parlay because you were dominating so much. And just nothing good.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is also, it was an in-division game for them. Or no, it wasn't. They were playing the Raiders. Never mind. Yeah. But this was a conference game. But that is such a statement that, like, hey guys, we're dicking you so much, we're gonna put in the quitter.
Yeah.
What?
Played the whole fourth quarter.
Is Danny Dimes just nuts on chin? Is he nuts on chins now?
Well, I'll tell you what. I checked this morning, and if you're a gambler on betting sites, Danny Dimes has the fourth highest odds for MVP.
Wow.
He's a top
if he
five
keeps this up, it's
MVP
comeback
candidate now.
Dude, if he keeps this up, comeback player of the year guaranteed. That's without question. He went 20 for 29, 212 yards, 2 tutties. And Jonathan Taylor, 17 rushes, 66 yards, and 3 tutties. Come on.
Yeah. Had Johnny Taylor at over 67.5, guys, over 67.5 yards. Would have liked it if he could have played the fourth quarter. Feel like that was probably close. So not only are the Giants just doing insane things that, like, God forbid we build off a win, right? God forbid we take a little momentum against one of the few teams. Giants' toughest schedule in the NFL this year. How they got the toughest schedule in the NFL after finishing fourth place in their division last year, I'll never know. But if you're not going to beat the Saints, man, then you're probably not going to beat most other teams out there. And we made Spencer Rattler look like competent, which has not happened in his first 9 starts.
I'll tell you,
otherwise.
His season of QB1, he was a prick.
Yeah.
You're like, this kid is doucher Maroney. But hey, I would have to say most high school senior boys are doucher Maroos. Everyone.
I was an absolute douche, and I wasn't
the biggest.
And I had no documentary. Like, I had no reason to think I was cool. There was no documentary film crew following me around for my
I fingered like 3 girls, and I was the biggest prick you'd ever met. And all I wanted to be was Judd Nelson.
All I still want to be is Judd Nelson.
I wanted to be Judd Nelson from Breakfast Club more than anything. Than anything.
Maddie, that's enough out of me. Let's kick it over to you for your first 2025 Bent Sesh.
Can I ask you a question, Bern?
You sure can. You're gonna twist it a little bit more. I know how this works.
No. I just wanted to bring up something.
Okay. Yeah.
So there's a running back we have on our team.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know if you heard of him. Local guy. PA guy.
PA guy? Oh, love a PA guy. Love a PA guy.
Penn State. Penn State.
Don't love that. Not a fan of that. But PA guy for
they've
sure.
just been shitting beds a lot. But either way,
they
PA guy, he was a Zephyr.
Oh.
Yeah, but PA guy, his name's Saquon Barclay. Heard of him?
I think you got that pronunciation exactly right. Yeah.
I nailed the pronunciation, Saquon Barclay.
Familiar with this word.
Yeah. Career year last year. Incredible year.
Offensive player of the year in the National Football League.
Right. Just unbelievable. Unbelievable.
I think he finished 3rd or 4th in MVP votes.
Right. Yeah. Should have been number 1. But either way. Yeah. Monster year, incredible, career-changing, awesome, right? You would think with a guy who's that much of a star, you can't stop, he has to get a minimum 10 to 15 carries a game. And that's like the very minimum, right?
What? Now, can he catch as well?
Oh, great hands. Great hands.
So if you're 10 to 15 rushes and you throw him 3 or 4 balls.
Keep it honest. Keep him honest.
Yeah.
You want to keep him honest? You got to keep him honest. So what if, and I'm just asking, what if you gave him 6 carries in a game?
In the first quarter?
Nope.
In the first half?
Nope.
In overtime?
In the whole game. All 4 quarters, Daddy. 6 carries. He did average 5 yards a carry, but he only got it 6 times.
So he probably caught like 8 balls, 9 balls. That's how they worked him in.
No. Again, you would think, Bern. You would think.
Maybe he was just catching the ball. That's where the soft spot was.
No. They were throwing the rock all over the goddamn yard. But 3 catches. One of them for a touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
58 yards on those 3 catches, averaging 19.3 yards a catch.
That's almost
We only
2
got
first
3 of them.
downs.
Only got 3 of them. So 9 total times you gave arguably the best offensive player in the league the rock. 9 times. 9.
Well, my guess is, though, you're winning by so much that you didn't really need to worry about it. You know what I mean?
In the first half, things look good. First 3/4, First half, you can't, first half, I'll tell you this, we were protecting the quarterback pretty well in the first half. Second half, not so much. Not so much.
Missing Lane. Definitely missing Lane.
Big time missing old Laney. Yeah. Benito, old Nicky Benito had a game, 2.5 sacks. Alex Singleton grabbed one, The guy with the name no one can pronounce grabbed one. McMillan, Jaquan. And then the other one, Ioma Yukarikazaki.
Oh, that was the one. Yeah.
So either way, in the first half, our defense looked good, kept them to 3 points in the first half, was fine, and then gave up 18 points in the fourth quarter. 18 in the fourth quarter, and we could not answer back. One thing, I don't mind a dogfight. Hey, sometimes you don't wake up until you get smacked in the mouth, and I get it, right?
That's why they play the game, right? That's why they play the game. You never know.
To give up 18 points in the fourth quarter to lose, and then not be able to come in the clutch or not find your guys in the... I don't know. There was some sloppy play. I hate to say there were some bad calls by the refs, but there were. But it does go both ways. But it was more for the Broncos. But to be fair, we got outplayed in one quarter. And we got outplayed severely. And I don't know. It's frustrating.
As a guy who hypothetically watched that game, what I can give you what I think the issue is, and it's weird because, like I said earlier, a couple episodes ago, Fangio's got a complicated defense. You got a bunch of new defensive players. You got a young defense. I would get it if they weren't gelling on that side of the ball. And I know Kellen Moore's gone now. I know he's in Arizona. No, not in Arizona. Is he Arizona? I don't know. Kellen Moore. No. Oh, no. That's right. He went to the Saints. He went to the goddamn Saints. That's right. That's where he's the head coach now. Also, shouts to Kellen Moore. We gave you your first career win as a head coach. But if you're the new offensive coordinator in Philadelphia, don't you just try to rinse and repeat what you did last year, and then as the season goes on, start introducing, you know what I mean, your little tweaks here.
You could just have a balanced attack. You could have a balanced attack regardless, right? It's not like we don't have the weapons.
Yeah, that's 6. So Saquon had 6 carries.
6 carries, 3 catches.
I'm not saying anything you don't know, but that's just not enough. And I get it. He had 300 plus touches last year. You definitely want to take his touches down a little bit. You're trying to preserve this guy.
Right. I understand that. But there's a difference between taking it down and then taking it away.
Right. So go from 18 to 12.
When our offensive line is humming, right?
Yeah.
When they're humming and they can run block, just get the fucking bulldozers out, Daddy, because it's a parking lot out there. Okay?
Do you think
when they can block downfield and throw their fucking shit around, buddy, just give it to Shipley then, because he'll fucking score. Okay?
Do you think you guys crossed the line last week when you ran the fake tush push? When you ran the fake tush push. Are you saying this is
karma?
I'm saying that there was a magical thing. There was a magical contract made with a wizard somewhere. Mm-hmm. And then when you guys finally ran the fake tush push, the fairy dust fell off a little bit.
No, because I think it was strategically well placed.
It was a great play at the time.
We got to keep the league honest, right?
I agree. I'm just
You have
saying.
to be like, hey, now we know we have to keep one man out of the box because they will do this.
Yes. No, listen, I'm not saying it was a bad play. I'm just saying, did something in the universe get a little wobbly when that happened?
You think they're angry at us for faking a tushy?
I'm just saying, if you guys lose
Burn,
like two
burn.
of your next three,
If I lost magic every time I faked the tushy,
that's
buddy,
true. That's
little
true.
just a tip, daddy.
Yeah. Yeah, you wouldn't have this. You wouldn't have
Okay.
2 kids right now. That's for sure.
No, I would not. But Burn. So yes, I'm upset. Yes, I hate that we gave up 18 points in the fourth quarter. I hate that our defense was on the field that long and couldn't stop them. I hate that we didn't have a balanced attack when we have one of the most versatile offenses in the we have so many offensive weapons.
So many
I do
weapons.
hate it. But also sometimes I feel like the Eagles have a way of playing down to the level of their opponents, you know? Like they don't like teams they should dominate, they never do, right?
Mhm.
Like teams that they're gonna should have a dogfight with, they end up fucking nuts on chin, and then teams that they're supposed to fucking dirt stomp, it's always a close one, you know. So I'm really hoping, because guess what, Bern? Next week, only one of us is gonna be venting, Daddy. Right?
That's right, Maddie. We
Only one
buried
of
the
us gonna be
lead
venting next week, okay?
Thursday night
So
at MetLife Stadium.
oh fuck, I
That's
forgot. We could all
right.
get injured, Daddy.
Everyone could know we could come out of there with no ACLs whatsoever.
Yeah, everyone could lose an ACL there, but I mean, no, I would say that hopefully this is because, dude, I remember last year when we lost to the Saints, you know,
Yeah.
that or Falcons, we lost to the Falcons. We beat the Saints, lost to the Falcons, and then just fucking we're like, look, we're nuts on chinning from now on, you know, and
Well,
went on a run.
that's what I was going to say. Your event now is like a event on frustration of a game, and not like the event that I have to do from the bottom of my heart, where I'm furious all the time.
Yeah.
But your event won't really be proven until the next couple of weeks, because
Right.
you still have that nice little area of like, hey, if we're going to get a wake up call, let's do it in week 5. You know what I mean? Like this is the perfect time of the season to lose a game you're not supposed to lose, and then the coach gets to come in there and be like, "What do you think? What do you think this is?" Also, you're coming off a Super Bowl, so like there's going to be some. He hasn't been able to yell at anyone for a while, right? Like to really be like, "Hey, fuckers!"
Oh yeah, you fucking chooch bags, all that. Yeah,
right, exactly. So time will tell, Natty, but I'll tell you what.
Yeah,
there is only going to be one of us venting next week.
Damn right. Couple other things. Yeah.
And if it's you,
buddy.
boy.
If it's me, I'm bringing Liam on too. Because goddamn.
If it's you, bring them all. Bring Steve. Bring J-Dub. Bring your whole fucking crew. I'll fucking eat all of them.
Hey. Also, so one last thing before we move on to the last segment. Are the Ravens done? Are they done? They lost 44-10 to the Texans.
They got fucking boat raced by the Texans.
Just fucking nuts on chins. Dude, it wasn't great. Dude, I'll tell you, a lot of close games, couple of blowouts, but even like the Patriots squeaked by the Bills, which I liked.
That was a good game. It's a good game.
Good game. Tough game, right? The Bucks squeaked by Seahawks, another tough one. Titans squeaked by the Cardinals. Right, like Broncos squeaked by us, you know what I mean? But besides, like the Texans boat racing the Ravens, the Colts nuts on chin and the Raiders, you know, Panthers barely got by Miami, the Jets and the Cowboys beat the Jets. Yeah, I guess that was.
They beat the shit out of the Jets.
37-22, sure.
But I mean, the Jets, I think,
even
scored...
the Thursday night game, the Rams 26-23 in overtime. Dude, the Vikings 21-17 over the Browns. Like a lot of good football this week. Not a couple good games. I mean, Commanders, they won by 17 over the Chargers. So like, what the fuck is anything now, right?
Well, listen, 5 weeks in, right? Football as a whole. We lost our last 2 undefeated teams, which were the Eagles and the Bills. And we lost our last two winless teams, which were the Titans and the Saints. So, like, that's the NFL, dude.
Yeah.
That's the NFL. That's
Also,
any given
like,
Sunday is a real thing.
Dude, what a difference a fucking Jaden Daniels makes for the commies, you know?
Yeah.
So not
whole different
excited to
story.
play. I mean, hopefully we can nuts on chins them again because fuck them. But yeah, next week, Bern. Next week, only one of us gonna be venting, Daddy.
Maddie, we're gonna be doing this twice in the next 3 weeks.
I know. Isn't that
it's
great?
Wild. It's wild. Yeah. It's the best. It's the absolute
all
best.
Right, Bern.
And
but that does it. We've done enough. What?
Before we move on, let's shake dicks on this thing. Fucking Phillies coughed it up to the Dodgers again tonight. Dodgers scored 9 runs in this series. 7 of those 9 runs have come in the 7th inning.
Ooh.
Sanchez and Jesus went out and had our starters have been immaculate.
Gems. Fucking
and we
gems.
have the best closer in goddamn baseball. And we just cannot get through
that middle relief.
That middle relief has been haunting us. We're now going out to LA. Now, we were 4-2 against the Dodgers this year. We won 2 out of 3 in Philly at the beginning of the year. I was at the only game they lost with my son for his birthday. And then a couple weeks ago, we went out to LA and won another 2 out of 3 out there. Best home record in baseball. We just dropped our 2 home games. We got at least 1 in this best of 5 out in LA, maybe 2. If we could bring it back to Citizens Bank, I mean,
but now we have to win the next 3.
Correct.
Yeah. Which beating LA 3 times in a row ain't easy.
I mean,
also,
LA
we got to wake the fucking bats up a little bit.
Let's
get
go,
fucking knocking around here.
Let's go. We finally got a little love out of the top of our lineup.
Dude, that's something like just the cold bats in the playoffs recently has just been so fucking brutal.
Last year in that Mets
bats
series,
go silent. Bats go silent.
In that Mets series, top of our order. Then it was Schwarber, Turner, Harper. Now it's Turner, Schwarber, Harper. I mean, those 3 guys were 1 for 11 in game 1. Turner had a hit tonight. Harper had a hit tonight. Schwarber still does not have a hit in this series. I mean, we're a top heavy team, and if we're not getting production out of the front of that lineup, then we're in a lot of trouble. So we're pulling hard.
We could be venting fucking. I mean, we might have a double vent, dick shaking double vent, little dick shaking double vent.
Dude, we might have a dick shaking double vent. Yeah, coming. But we're pulling hard for the Phils. We're not ready to vent yet. But man, we're on the precipice of a serious bet.
So, all right, let's keep it moving. We've been going long. What do you got for? What do you got? So we're moving on to Who Dat Dude.
Who Dat Dude? We're gonna keep the format the exact same as we did last week. I'm gonna
absolutely loved it.
5 weird facts about an NFL player. At which point you will be able to ask me a question and make a guess. And then from that point forward, we're going to go, I'll give you a fact. You get a question and a guess. And we're going to go until we get to the bottom of it. All right. Now I'm going to give you a freebie right off Jump Street here, Maddie. This is not a player that we watched their whole career.
Okay.
It's a player.
But I know this player.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you know this player. It's a player that our dad.
Did I catch any part of their career?
No.
Okay.
I mean, you may have been alive. No.
But I wasn't. It wasn't like when I was watching. So, like, not in the 90s.
Correct. Not in the 90s. But definitely a player that our fathers watched. And watched the shit out.
Love it.
All right. So, I'm going to give you 5 facts here coming out hot. Fact number 1. This player was born and raised in Beaver Creek, Pennsylvania. Fact number 2. This player has 2 children, both girls named Olivia and Jessica.
How do they look?
There was a time where I would have You know,
Okay.
who am I kidding? I'd probably still.
Right.
6'2", 200 pounds. This player won. Let's see, which one are we going to go with? This player is an NFL Hall of Famer. This player was hated by Richard Nixon.
Wow. Tricky
Those are,
Dick.
those are your 5 introductory facts, Maddie. And now you can ask a question and make a
Okay.
guess.
Can I ask, did this person win a national championship in college?
This person did win a national championship in college.
Okay. Can I have another fact?
Yeah, you can. Let's see here. This person won Rookie of the Year as a
Ooh.
professional.
All right. Did they play in the SEC?
They did play in the
All right.
SEC.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I have some ideas. Please, another fact.
Okay. This player's team in college went 29-4 over 3 years.
Damn. Hmm. Was this person a quarterback?
This person was a quarterback.
Okay. I like
A
it.
lot of great quarterbacks from Pennsylvania, though, man. I mean,
All of them. All of them
secretly
are from
like the
Pennsylvania.
craziest quarterback factory state in the entire country.
All of them. Yeah. Okay. Please
What?
continue with some facts.
Okay. This player had 3 prominent nicknames, but the first 2 would definitely give it away. So I'm going to give you the third and least prominent nickname.
Mm-hmm.
The Hungarian Howitzer, which is an awesome nickname.
Incredible.
Like an awesome nickname. The fact that that's the third nickname, like the third most, reputable nickname is crazy. But the Hungarian Howitzer.
I wish that they did that more nowadays. You
Yeah,
know,
for sure.
What is Cooper DeJean? You know,
why doesn't he have a cool nickname?
Right. If he had a nickname, if he was Lithuanian, the Lithuanian landmine or something, what are we doing? Man, the Albanian assassin, I'd love that.
You have a question or a guess?
Man, I'm trying to think. Okay, they had the draft back when this guy was playing, right?
That is correct.
Okay. Do you know what they were drafted?
This player was drafted 12th overall by the St. Louis Rams.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay. A little St. Louis. Good old St. Louis. All right. Did this person play for Alabama?
This person did play for Alabama.
Did they play with Forrest Gump?
You're not. I mean, you got to make a guess. I can't give you another question.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Can I ask another question?
Nope, but I can give you a fact.
Fact me.
This is the first ever professional football player to throw for 4,000 yards.
Damn. Can I ask a question, please?
Of course.
Did this person bang Anne Margaret?
Almost certainly.
Buddy. Okay.
All right.
Okay, fact me.
Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna throw you one. Let's see.
First off, young Anne Margaret, all timer.
All
all timer.
The Rocket of Rockets. The Rocket of Rockets.
The original Rocket. What are we talking about here? And Margaret, baby. Come on, D and the A.
Bear Bryant described this player as the greatest athlete I've ever coached.
No shit. Did this person play for the New York Jets?
This person did play for the New York Jets.
Am I allowed to ask another question?
Nope.
Do you have another fact?
I do. This person was drafted by two different teams on the same day.
How is that possible? Pray tell.
Well, Matt, there were two different leagues doing two different drafts.
That old chestnut.
Uh-huh.
All right. So, Bern,
Yes,
I
sir.
would like to submit a guess.
I think you're pretty much on this one.
Is this old Broadway Joe himself, Joe Namath, the Ledge?
You're goddamn right. This is Broadway Joe, Joe Willie, his second most
Love that one.
nickname, and the Hungarian howitzer himself. Let me tell you a crazy story.
Hit me.
The NFL and AFL were going back and forth at this point.
Sure.
So they both decided to hold their draft on November 28th, 1964. They held their draft on the same day, right? In the NFL, the St. Louis Rams drafted Joe Namath 12th overall. The AFL's New York Jets drafted him first overall. He had a deal to go to the St. Louis Rams. His asking price was $200,000 and a brand new Lincoln Continental.
Ooh, good car.
Right. But the St. Louis Rams demanded that he sign immediately, which would have made him ineligible for the Orange Bowl, which was essentially the national championship.
Yeah.
So he said no. Instead, he ended up playing the Orange Bowl and signing with the Jets for $427,000 for a 3-year contract, which was the most money anyone had ever signed for to play.
And he got to play in New York and not St. fucking Louis.
Right. Who ended up the most money any professional athlete ever had signed for at that point. Here's the funny thing. He would eventually play for the Rams. In the last year of his career, after 12 seasons with the Jets, he eventually went to the Rams, but they had already moved to LA at that time. He finished his career with the Rams. So he ended up playing for the two teams, and both of them were teams that drafted him, which is
crazy,
insane. He's the first player ever to win a college national championship, a league championship, and a Super Bowl. Because at the time, he won Super Bowl III. The winner of the NFL would play the winner of the AFL in the newly founded Super Bowl. They were massive underdogs to the Indianapolis Colts when Mr. Namath himself guaranteed a victory and then pulled out now the Packers in Super Bowls 1 and 2 had beat the shit out of the AFL champion. The shit out of them. So there were people being like, "Oh yeah, well, NFL, AFL,
they're this fucking joke Maloke league here."
Yeah, we'll see what happens. And Namath, was so tired about being asked about this. He was like, "We're gonna win. In fact, I guarantee it." And I think the owner of the Falcons at the time was like, "Yeah, well, we'll see what happens when he plays his first real football game." He ended up being the MVP of that Super Bowl. Now, Joe Namath is a 1985 Hall of Famer, but his career numbers are fucking bonkers in all the wrong ways. His career record is 62, 63, and 4.
Okay. 62, 63. So 62 wins, 63 losses, and 4 ties.
4 ties. Right.
Okay.
Joe Namath completions. He had 1,886 completions out of 3,762 attempts. That's 50.1%. Joe Namath in his professional career had 173 touchdowns and 220 interceptions. Joe Namath is we talk about gunslinger.
Oh,
There has never been a gunslinger like Joe Namath before.
gunslinger and dick slinger.
And stickman. Absolute stickman. A couple other little fun facts we had
He did a lot of shaking dicks.
He shook everything. An injury in the 4th week of his senior season ended up with cartilage damage that F4'd him from the Vietnam War.
Oh, wow.
So he was ineligible drafted. Joe Namath was in 11 films, appeared on 18 television shows, including Love Boat, Brady Bunch, Married with Children, The A-Team, Alf, and The Simpsons.
Oh, love it.
He lost out to Ray Combs. Came in second place to Ray Combs to host Family Feud.
No.
Yes.
Oh,
So Richard Dawson
on the Feud.
Dawson was the original Family Feud host. When they were going to a new host, it came down to Ray Combs and Joe Namath. They gave it to Ray Combs.
Wow.
But when I said I had a dude for you, Joe Namath is a dude.
He's the all-time dudesiest dude of all dudes.
I didn't get to the part where he got drunk enough to ask Susie Colbert on Sunday Night Football, "Can I just kiss you?" And she was like, No, we gotta go. Do you
know how many times that line has probably worked?
Everyone but that one.
Yeah. Big
Nice
time.
job, Maddie. Joe Willie Namath, Broadway Joe himself. Number 12, that was your NFL Who That Dude.
Well, Bern, we've gone way over time once again. But speaking of going way over time, this has been another episode of the Working Perspectives Podcast presents The Retorted Show. I'm Matt Lavelle. He's Bern Podcasy. And in case you're wondering, you can find all our stuff and all our content on all podcast platforms and YouTube at Working Perspectives Podcast. You can also on Instagram, Working Perspectives Podcast. Join us on Twitter and TikTok at WorkingPod. If you'd like to be a guest on the show, just email us at workingperspectives@gmail.com and like and subscribe so you can keep watching all this great content. Thanks for listening, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks. See ya!